In 5 years, you'll be trying to get your driver's licence.
And Nana will be putting her foot through the floor.
Nana only did 1 hour with all the boys. That was it.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's the true story. I refused because they all want to go fast, and I said, that's it, I'm not doing it anymore. See you, father. And I did 1 hour with each child, and that's it. I'll give you 1 hour.
Shall we ask
1 hour.
Yeah, this is nice. 3 generations of women. Kayla is my daughter and Marjorie is my mother-in-law.
And Kayla is my granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Oh, and Sally's my daughter-in-law.
That's what happens though, right? Grandkids come along and the children-in-laws just get pushed to the side.
Suddenly the grandchild's the only one that matters now.
Yeah, that's about right.
And what have we all come here to do today?
We've come to discuss the Girl, Woman, Matriarch Wisdom, Love, Connection book.
Kayla, do you know much about this book?
No, I haven't read it yet. I've only decided the front book cover.
Yeah.
Dibs on the recognition on that one.
No. What did you do for fun when you were young?
Well, I never had TV when I was a little girl, not till I was just about in high school. So we used to run around the streets an awful lot, go up and down the creeks, muddy old creeks, and get thorns in our feet. The local swimming pool, we did a lot of swimming at the local swimming pool. I did lots and lots of arts and craft, like I did a lot of that. But pretty much I just wandered the streets looking at insects, and pretty simple life, really.
You still do lots of arts and crafts?
I do.
Yeah.
And do you do lots of arts and crafts?
Oh, you don't know how much I do it. It drives Mum insane because I'm always making a mess.
She needs an art shed like Nana.
Oh, this one. I can relate to this one. As a child, I was building huts in the bush with my brother for fun, playing hopscotch and knuckle bones. As a teenager, I was riding horses with my friends.
That's nice. Does that sound like a fun childhood?
It does. It sounds like our dream home.
Yeah, it does.
Do you know what knuckle bones is?
Is it like where you put the knuckles like that and you smash your knuckles?
No.
No.
That's
I
what
didn't think she'd know what it was. So.
I thought it was that. I didn't know what. No.
What is it?
Well, don't you know what it is?
I think, is it those things that you used to balance on top of your
Yeah,
knuckles?
that's it. So
but I don't know how to play it. So
Yeah, in the old days, you used to actually get like the backbones of an animal. Oh, sorry, but and you'd put them on your hands there, and then but they eventually made plastic ones, and you'd sort of flick them up, and I think you'd have to try and catch them and see if you could catch them on your. Is my memory of it?
Shh. You're not meant to be scrolling.
I like that one.
Shit.
It's cute.
Was I allowed to put makeup on when I was
Not to wear out. You used to play with makeup all the time.
You did my makeup, and then when I washed my face, you said to me, "Where's the makeup gone then?" And I said, "Well, Kayla, I had to go to bed. I couldn't go to sleep with the makeup on."
That's funny.
Yeah, I remember doing your makeup because like we used to do your hair and makeup a lot when we were younger, but I don't know how I
And
did
did
it.
I look beautiful?
No, it looks so...
Well, you thought I looked beautiful.
When I was younger, did I make you look like that?
Yes.
I made a very bad painting on it.
You did, indeed. But you thought it was beautiful at the time.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, no, I think you should be able to have it when you're a little kid because I think it's like not expensive makeup, but I think it's fun for you to be able to have time to play with things before you grow up and take things a bit more sensibly. Yeah, I think when you're younger, you wouldn't really know what you're meant to do with it. So I think it's fun just to not know what it is to do and just have fun. So yeah.
What age were you allowed makeup, Sally?
I think I remember wearing mascara when I was 16. I remember doing a hair modelling photo shoot in grade 10, so when I was 15, and that was the first time I had put makeup on or had makeup put on me, and I have very fair eyelashes because of my skin, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have eyelashes, because they had put mascara on me, and from then on I was hooked. I was like, oh my gosh, but it was only ever mascara. So what about you, Nana?
Same as you, about 16 I was allowed to wear makeup, but for me, as I got a little bit older and more adulty, I made a decision very early in my probably mid to late 20s maybe, that I was not going to wear any makeup and wear any high heel shoes, and it was life-changing. And I haven't, and I don't to this day.
What led you to that decision?
The constant, the shoes, being so uncomfortable and going out and being in shoes that were maybe looked nice, yes, but incredibly uncomfortable and incredibly not good for your body. And then with the makeup, I just, I don't know, it was being a little bit darker skin back then, but for me, I just didn't want to waste time doing it, to be quite honest. I just want to be natural. See, I'm not grey. Just natural. Like all my greys, I earned these grey hairs.
3-4 boys. Kayla, what does it mean to be a good grandparent? Be careful, you may not get sleepovers if you answer this wrong.
It's mainly the sweets that she gets.
She's trying to get you in trouble.
Probably the effort that Nana puts in to spending time with us, because whenever we come over here, she's already got everything planned. She's got like food ready. She's already making it and stuff, and how much she loves looking after us.
What does it make you feel when she puts in effort? What does that mean for you?
It means a lot, because I feel it makes a good grandparent because it shows her affection for us.
Oh, I love you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely. So let me ask Nana first, what does it mean to you to be a grandparent?
Okay, that's a big one really. You think it's only a little general question, but it's actually really quite a big question. I think being a good grandparent, first and foremost, is to follow the parents' boundaries within reason, because I always say we've got to be a little bit of a grandparent and have a bit of fun, but like when they come here, I'm not going to make them eat their vegetables, but at the same time, I really try to be respectful of how you live and how you want them to eat, so I don't go giving them bags of lollies, and I usually check out that everything's okay. So I know my boundaries of what is okay, I feel. So that's one thing, is not disrespecting, I guess is where I'm getting it. It's not disrespecting the values of your values as the mum bringing up the children, and understanding that you're only loaning me your children to have fun with. So, and the other thing is spending time with them. I cannot multitask anymore. I've got the grandkids here, it's just all about the grandkids. Yeah. And I want it to be a nice experience, so then they're learning something, enjoying something, we do things together, and you just feel a bit chilled out and relaxed, and we go and do fun things like we love the op shopping, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
You know, have a bit of fun there. Nana loves op shopping, so...
I don't like digging in the dirt with my hands to find grubs.
Dana likes that though.
It is not fun. They're like so big and fat. It's just like you put them on your hand.
You're a bit of a scaredy cat, aren't you? So what happens? We all catch the worms and try and give them to you, don't we?
No. Give them to me, more like throw them on me. And I ran away and started screaming.
So Tid says, I love being a grandparent. It feels I have a second chance. Unfortunately, we live thousands of kilometres apart, and this makes me feel sad. So it's very special for us to have you near, and have the grandparents near and in the kids' lives. So I think that's really special.
We often say, the granddad and I, we often say we're very lucky. We've pretty much grown up with these kids. You know,
Yeah, it's
they
very
haven't been
special.
out of our life very much at all. So other than holidays, you know, so we've been.
It's good to be close to relatives and spend time to make that connection with them.
It
so
is.
I'm glad I got to do it with you.
Oh, thank you. I'm really glad to have the experience with you too.
Yeah.
Sweet Pea says, when my grandchildren were little, I loved looking after them. It was so much more pleasant than when I had my children. And I remember speaking to my papa, my dad's dad, and I said to him, from what I know of my dad's upbringing and how you are with, for example, Kayla, I said, you're a very different man. And he said that the expectation wasn't there on raising the children. He said, I can give these ones back. He said, and it's kind of like your second chance at it. And I thought, oh, wow, that was like, oh, that really got me.
And can I add also, it's the wisdom now at this age. Like, you know, what was bothering us or important or we didn't know or we're just young and naive, we've got wisdom a little bit now.
Absolutely. We've been there, right? 4 times over, really, before these guys come along. Yeah.
And we have the time too, because all the kids are gone, we've got the time.
Kayla, what were you going to say?
I want to ask Mum a question.
Go for it.
Is there anything else you would like to add about your parenting experience?
If there was something that I could add about my parenting experience or add to it is probably an awareness about setting ourselves up as a family when you guys were younger. Netta and I spoke before about not being able to go back and repeat those times. And as much as you guys had an amazing time hanging out with me at work and probably remember all the good things and all the fun and the jumping on the trampoline and all that sort of stuff, as a mum, I reflect back to those times and I felt very busy during those times. So so it's a perception. So you guys probably had a great time, but my perception of that time was very busy and I may have not been in the moment as much as I would have liked to have been. So an awareness of that might have been nice.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't have come to this stage if you hadn't gone through that.
That's right.
Yeah. And I think you enjoyed having the gym kids around.
I did.
Having a gym, and I think that we still have so many years ahead of us to like have a growth experience with the universe, and I could see that you enjoyed hanging out with the kids. So
Yeah.
that was probably like an important part before we got into this growth
Absolutely.
journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, Kayla, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you think good parenting is?
I think the most important thing with parenting is probably the allowance that they have for their kid to speak. I feel like that's a very important thing because I feel that some kids don't get to speak and that can be hard for them sometimes because they can be going through certain things and they can feel the feeling that they're not able to speak to their parents. And yeah, that's a hard time for the kids to go through. But I think you shouldn't just let the kids speak, but you're not really letting them speak if you don't have patience for them, because I think patience is a good thing, and actually taking the time to understand where they're coming from, and like showing them your affection, because I feel like there's not much progress with the connection of you and the kid if you can't feel where they're coming from, or if you can't support them, because I feel like sometimes the kid can be getting bullied or, like I said, going through hard times, and that's not easy for everybody, and sometimes they might feel like they don't have anybody to talk to, and a supporting parent is a really big thing for a kid, because I feel like that's what keeps them going, and that the sense that they have somebody to talk to when they're feeling down and to have that connection with their parents. So that's what I think makes a good parent.
Wow.
That's what I was just thinking. Wow. I think we need a Sally and Kayla podcast going here.
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was
very
good.
nice.
Yeah,
That was
here
lovely.
too.
Might get Kayla to tell us, what did you think of that book?
I think it was good because I think I got to share what I was feeling, and I got to share what I was feeling to the camera and the people watching. I'm a movie star. I'm just kidding. So I think the experience was good, and I really enjoyed reading the other people's comments on like what they had done when they were a kid, what they did for adventures and stuff, because yeah, it's an important time being a kid, and I think that must have been lots of fun, and I really enjoyed just reading people's stories because they all came from different perspectives, and they came from a different family that holds different stories, so I think that was really cool. Yeah.
Nice clip.
Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you found something good out of this. If you would like to buy a copy of 𝙂𝙤𝙀 and Matriarch, just go onto Google and search up 𝙂𝙤𝙀 and Matriarch, and it should be the first thing you find. Thank you.
Beautiful. That was amazing.
Wait, was it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And Kayla, did you know if Mum sells enough of these books, she'll probably have a bit more pocket money for Christmas presents? How does that feel?
Mum, grandma.
Grandma?
Yeah.
Your grandma's got...
No, I know. I think I have to be keeping an eye on her that she's spending it on me, and like, you can't be spending it on anything that you need. Just, you know, keep it coming. I'm just kidding.